Yo, welcome to week 22 of renovating my first house on my own with no experience. Last week was a bit here, there and everywhere. Progress was made, but it was slower than usual. Some things did go well, like I finished cutting my plasterboards ready to put the insulation down. I gave bonded in sockets a go for the first time, and I got a delivery of my insulation boards for the floors downstairs. But the laying of these didn't go to plan, and my underfloor heating materials didn't arrive. This week though, I'm hoping it goes a bit more to plan and I'm able to get the insulation boards laid downstairs, which will then hopefully mean I can move forward with getting my underfloor heating laid downstairs as long as it arrives, which then means it'll be time for screed to be poured. It should hopefully be an exciting week this week, so let's see how much I can get done.
For once, I'm starting the week on a Monday, not a Sunday. That's because I had a day off for the first time in ages because I genuinely couldn't be bothered on Sunday. But anyway, we're here now, Tyler's also here, and today the aim is to get the rest of the insulation boards laid down on the floor. This means also doing little bits of cleaning and tidying with the angle grinder. My underfloor heating materials have finally arrived, so I gotta bring those inside. Tuesday now, I've just finished work, I'm shattered, but yesterday we got the majority of the insulation board work done. There's just a few small areas where I need to raise some DPM and cut some small boards to fit in gaps. Wednesday is the middle of the week now, and today is all about taping up the joints between the different insulation boards. Thursday and I'm moving upstairs. I'll tell you why in a second, but I'm gonna start stripping wallpaper on the landing, so I need to get it scored, then sprayed with my water mix. But why am I moving upstairs? Well, I'm currently in talks and getting quotes for my screed to be laid. We were gonna go for dry screed, but I also had some wet screed people reach out, so we're considering the options. So whilst that's going on, I'm gonna continue moving upstairs forward.
Every time I strip wallpaper, I'm like, it's not gonna be that bad. And then I start, and it's worse than it was last time.
Happy Friday, and I think I know the mistake I made with stripping wallpaper yesterday. I scored it deeper in some areas than others, and it was coming away way easier in those areas with the deeper scoring. So I'm gonna go at it again today with a 3-stage plan. Rescore it with a Stanley knife, get the top layer of wallpaper off, and then work on the second layer after. Not gonna lie, that top layer of wallpaper took longer than expected, but it's Saturday tomorrow, so I'm gonna have a day where I just get a bunch of different jobs done. It's Saturday and I bought myself a long handle scraper. A bunch of you suggested in my comments to try and make it easier to get the wallpaper off, so let me try it. The plan after is to do a tip run and get a few other jobs done, but it's chucking it down outside. My phone's about to die, so I need to grab a charger, but there's been a change of plan. First, I need to pack up my car ready for the tip run though.
I did all of that and the tip's closed. Typical. I don't know why, it should be open right now. Anyway, the change of plans. So, you know how I've always been saying that I got the sickest neighbours? Well, it's one of their birthdays in a week coming and they're having a little get together at their house next door. They came and knocked on my door and invited me. And obviously I couldn't turn up empty-handed, so I got a crate of beers and a couple bottles of wine. So that's my plan of action in a little bit. But back to the house. I don't know if you remember, but when I had my damp survey, I was told I could get rid of my air vents. I got one of them in each bedroom. I've decided though, you can never have too much ventilation. So I am going to keep them. I'm just going to freshen up the vents. I've already taken this one off. I need to measure it up, but I need to get this one off and this one off. So that's another week in the books and week 22 wrapped up. I had a great evening/night with my neighbours. I expected to show face for about an hour, but I didn't leave until 3 AM the next morning. My underfloor heating materials finally arrived, but I'm still waiting to lay those down because it depends what we're going to do with screed. But all my insulation boards have been laid and they've all been taped up. I shifted some of my focus upstairs for this week and started stripping some more ceiling wallpaper, and the long handle scraper was a game changer for this. I was hoping for a bit more progress this week, but sometimes it can't be helped. Slowly but surely though, we are getting close to me moving in. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss week 23. Drop any tips or advice in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like. See you next week.